Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So I want to take a little bit of time just talking about the setup of the clean snatch, basically anything pulling off the floor, and specifically here in this video, the deadlift. And what we see a lot of people do is they get real yanky off the floor and their positions change a ton in that first inch. So I want to talk about some strategies that we want to use just to kind of set up and get tight. So what you'll see a ton of powerlifters do is they'll step up to the bar, they'll get their feet set, maybe they'll even come down here and play around with where they put their hands. Then you'll see them stand back up, get real tall. So this is just the top-down setup. So what they're doing is belly button drawn in. Of course, this depends if they're wearing a weight belt or not, but without a weight belt, belly button drawn in, Kegel, squeeze your butt cheeks, screw your feet in the floor, rib cage down, stand tall, get those shoulders back. You'll see some of them go like this, some of them put their arms up like this, and then it's big breath. And what they're doing is they're getting tight, and they're not going to let their back go a millimeter as they set up, because here's what we see over and over again is we see people go like this, their back is good, they round it, they set up perfectly, and then they start pulling, and right at that spot where they rounded it to begin with, it rounds back right there, and then now they've lost all that leverage trying to come up. So it happens over and over again. They're good, they'll round right there, and on the way up they hit the exact same spot and round. So we got to get set up tall, and then what I like to do is I just hip hinge my way down and kind of wiggle in side to side. So that takes care of the spine. We pressurize up top and we keep it and we never let it go. Next is we don't want to go from 0 to 100% effort. We want to go from 60 to 100% effort. So this is 95 on the bar. So if I was going to be pulling a big weight, I would be pulling myself into the ground at least 95 pounds, probably more like 150, 200 pounds for my setup. So what that looks like, so I'm going to get tight and pressurize up here. I'm going to squat my way down to that bar. I'm going to get my hands set. From here, I stick my butt up in the air, give it one last go, and then I pull on the bar to pull myself back into the setup. So you can actually see this floating. If this was 300, 400 pounds, it wouldn't be floating. So from that position, now I'm going 60 to 100. And it's not come down, get here, and then try and go from 0 to 100. So you got to take the slack out of the system. So one more time, it's get tight up here. Don't lose that back on the way. Get your hands how you like. Pull yourself down into your setup, and then when you decide to go at 60 to 100, get that bar moving, keep it close. Hope that helps. Talk to y'all soon.